Do you want a guaranteed no dupe 4-star crystal? How about a chance to choose the next batch of 5-star bots? That's coming up, and we're also going to take a look at the next bots to join the game and even crack a few crystals. Stay tuned. It's time to transform and roll out. Welcome to the Transform and Roll Out podcast, where we chat about the latest news and hottest topics in the Transformers universe. I'm Engineer Hoist, and you can join us live on YouTube every Wednesday here at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our Fast Roller Squad. So let's go ahead and say hi to some of the people already in the chat. You guys have been going for a while now. I see Grant Galvatron's in there, Steven Larson, Windblade, Yuli Santana. I think you were the first one here, so welcome. Blitzwing, Ironhide is dead forever. That's funny. Elizabeth Acosta, G1 Red Alert, welcome. Ooh, he's got a masterpiece wheeljack. He's going to be sharing some pictures. Go check him out on Facebook. Let's see, Razor Quake's here. Oh man, sorry about your ankle, Mr. Jeff. Hello, how are you doing? Son of a Thingy, Nemesis Nem, Joshua Swain, Nicholas Shepard, welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. Well, we always start with the news, so don't touch that dial. Let's go get to it. As always, we start off with a nice, hearty Ba Weep Grana Weep Nini Bong. This is a triple XP event with Old Guard Crystals, which grants a 4-star bot selected from the most veteran Earth Wars warriors with no duplicates, and a sneak preview of 2 new bots coming up. And I saw you guys, you already know who it is because a lot of you guys got the newsletter, and there was a hint at her appearance last week's story. This is Slash there in that picture and also in the thumbnail. So it's an Alliance event, and I guess we'll find out more about the story in the game. So the big prize this week is an Old Guard Crystal is what they're calling it. And what this is, grants a 4-star bot with no duplicates. No duplicates. Slash with who? We'll get there in a second. Up to 30,000 spark, 2,000 premium shards, which is 2 premium crystals, 1,500 3-star shards, which is almost a 3-star crystal, and lots of Sharkticon battle boosters. And by the way, if you haven't seen, I have been getting those Sharkticon boosts from the free crystals now, and that was a welcome addition to the free crystals, I will tell you that. So as I think I mentioned earlier, this is an Alliance event. It is a single prestige and triple XP. I think that's the new standard for all events now, triple XP, and again, welcome change. To participate in the event, of course, you got to be headquarters level 4, so you can be in an Alliance, and then you tap that event button to battle. You guys know how to do events. The battle zones are standard battle zones, which we've become accustomed to. And here are the list of prizes. They're probably a little small, but the nice thing to see is the big prize is at 280,000 points, which I think is actually very good. I'm surprised that it's that low, because I was really worried this was going to be up around 400 and something thousand, like I think the last 4-star crystal was. So this is very doable by most alliances out there. It's not a given. It's not guaranteed. You definitely need to put in the work to get there, but based on what I've seen in the last couple of leaderboards, for 460, Grand Galvatron is saying, but yeah, based on what I've seen in the last few leaderboards, there's going to be a lot of alliances going and getting this. And if previous events have proven anything, I think we'll be seeing some of the guys in the top alliances who finish quick joining other alliances to help get to this final prize, and also to get the continued triple XP for their own bots. So call out to everybody who's been helping out with the Non-Toxic Gamers. We'll find some space for you guys if you want to come get some triple XP and help us out. So there's that. Let's see. Okay, so in the Old Guard Crystal, they've got a nice long list of all of the bots that are possible in the Old Guard Crystal. And we could go through and read all those names that we could, But what I've done, if my stuff will work, is I actually went and pulled out the ones that are not in the crystal because it's a much shorter list. So chances you could get a 4-star crystal, you could get a 4-star bot out of the old guard crystal, non-duplicate, except for these. Alita 1, Gnaw, Inferno, Rodimus Prime, Skylynx, Tigerhawk, Trax, and Warpath. I didn't actually go back and check, but I'm pretty sure these are the most recent bots that we have gotten, and so that's why it's the old guard crystal, and these guys would be, I guess, the new guard. So these are the ones that are not available. Everyone else is possible to get out of that old guard crystal. So yeah, and no twins. You're right. I totally forgot about them. Thank you, Grand Galvatron. Oh, that's why I got you guys here to help me out. I totally forgot about those guys because they are so new. So yes, thank you. No, the Sentius twins are not also going to be in there, even though I didn't get them on the list. All right, so now if you happen to have all of the 4-stars, which there might only be a handful of players that this is going to apply to, you're not going to... You don't get a duplicate, but you do get 500 5-star shards, which is a little more than what you would get from 4-star dupes. So, still a pretty good prize. Okay, so we were talking about this a little bit. New bots, Slash and Rippersnapper. They're saying at the end of the current saga, 2 new bots will join the Earth Wars, and they're going to share with us the creation process of Slash and Rippersnapper. I told you guys we'd be getting more Terrorcon soon. So, okay, so this is what they call a paint over. This is part of the concept. So this is Slash here, and so while there is a toy out, this is the first time that we've seen Slash in anything other than the toy. So this is still a kind of a debut for Slash in Transformers fiction or anything other than a toy form, which still is pretty cool that, you know, we got the Sentius twins and now Slash basically debuting in Transformers Earth Wars game, and that is just so cool. And looks like we've got a personality, Simon Furman, Transformers writing legend, is coming up with the personality for Slash, and I can only imagine how a female Dinobot is going to be interacting with Grimlock and the other guys. It's sure to be interesting to see, especially with Grimlock's interaction with the Rust Renegades in last week's story. So, and yeah, as you can see, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. If you've seen the toy at all, and if you haven't, you'll be seeing it shortly. This is very, very true to how the toy looks, and I think it looks really good. The counterpart for Slash is Rippersnapper. This is going to be the 3rd Terrorcon, or part for Abominus. So that would leave us with 2 left. That would leave us with Blot and Sinner Twin still to come. So there he is. He is very similar to the the Power of the Primes toy that just came out, which of course is very true to the G1. They have added a little more detail here for this model that I can tell, but otherwise it's very close to that. Again, I'm sure you've seen the toy, and if you haven't, we'll be taking a look at this one shortly as well. Okay, so now also we mentioned there is a new batch of 5-star bots coming, and they're letting us choose them by voting on them. If you got the newsletter, you saw a link in there to go and vote. If you didn't, I've got a link down in the description, which you should be able to go and click on and vote. If you've already voted, I think it's based on the device that you voted from. So if you've already voted, it won't let you vote again. But if you haven't voted, go find that link in the description, click on it, and go choose which one bot that you would like to see as a 5-star. And I imagine they'll be choosing the top 5. Okay, so this is only good through basically this weekend. They close it on Sunday, October 7th. Nicholas Shepard says, I voted for Rust Dust. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. That would be really cool, because, you know, if I can't get the 4-star Rust Dust, a 5-star Rust Dust would be just fine to get me that 4-star Victorion. Okay, so now they did say extremely powerful or recently released bots were not included in the poll. So just like I did for the other one, and here's the list of the poll that basically that you can choose. So again, the list is much shorter to list off the ones that you can't vote for, and I forgot the Sentius twins on this one as well. So Inferno / Rodimus Unicronus, Skylink Blitzwing, Starsaber Deathsaurus. I mean, those two guys right there were definitely, it's like, oh, those guys would be great as 5 stars. And that's why they're not going to be 5 stars, because they're practically 5-star level already as a 4-star. Because they're just so strong. Swoop, Scourge also fits into that. And I believe Tigerhawk, Trax, and Inferno are probably in there because of the newness of those bots, because they are the most recent ones out. But I would venture to say, if they're keeping Swoop and Scourge out, I would think that they would also continue to keep Tigerhawk and Waspinator out, because I think those bots are basically on par with each other. So there's that. And again, like I said, the Sentius twins, they are so OP. From what I'm hearing from a lot of the players out in the game, that I don't see them being on the 5-star. They would also, I think, end up as the too powerful to be a 5-star type of a bot like what we've got. So Grand Galvatron says, boy, would the fans have been angry if the twins were in there. No doubt. No, you know, it might actually make people happy, because hey, if you can't get the 3 or the 4-star out of that event, hey, maybe I'll spend it on the 5-star crystal. But yeah, there's just no way. Those guys are just way too new, and I think they're also going to be way too powerful. So, who did you guys vote for? Or who are you gonna vote for? You want to know who I voted for? I voted for Elita 1 and Lugnut, because those bots are just right outside of the too powerful to be a 5-star. They are right on the level. Now they're okay. I saw somebody mention Gnaw. So if you go look at these that are not on in the 5-star, and then compare here, you'll see some are also missing. The ones that are there, the ones that you can't vote for, and I also didn't have on the list, I didn't list them because the reason they're not there is because they are already 5 stars. For example, you're not going to see Gnaw, you're not going to see Grimlock, you're not going to see Optimus Prime. Those guys have already been 5 stars. Cheetor is not on the list because he is in the current batch of 5 stars. I didn't bother listing those. So, but yeah, you can't vote for anybody who's already been a 5-star. All right, so moving on from that, and we'll get back to looking at Slash and Rippersnapper in their toy form here in a little bit. So we've talked about these new power cores before. I think that was a couple of weeks ago when my stream was just not working. So I did, as you saw, I did shoot a little video for you guys afterwards, so we could at least get a clean news out. I hope that worked out well for you. So we've got these 2 new power cores. It was a little unclear when they were going to be released. It sounded like they might have gotten released that weekend, but it doesn't look like they did. But they're coming soon, and they've been talked about for a little while. A new power core for the air bots, like the aerial bots, like Skydive, Firefly, Starscream, Skywarper, even Swoop and Tigerhawk and their Decepticon counterparts are also considered air bots. So you could put these enhanced ordnance on those guys to make them even more powerful, and it increases the special ability damage. Can you imagine Swoop or Scourge with increased ability damage? It's basically a volatile mixture core for the Flyers, and I could not remember volatile mixture in that video. If you saw, I was just stumbling around. I could not, it was just not in my head at the time. Volatile mixture for the Gunners is basically what this is. It's a volatile mixture for the Flyers. But to keep people from abusing this power and just sending the Flyers in to the headquarters and just causing all kinds of damage, they've added a new headquarters core. Again, only can be put on headquarters level 16. Adaptive shielding. It reduces the damage from special abilities and combiner damage, which counts as special abilities. Now, the special ability damage is already reduced to only 50% of what the damage is from combiners or special abilities on the headquarters just by default. So this is actually going to reduce it even more. So there's that. And they say they're going to share more information in the stream and also in next week's newsletter. So I guess we'll be talking about that next week too. And finally, we taught just a reminder to check out the Transformers Earth Wars stream tomorrow on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and I'm not sure if there's anywhere else. I tend to watch on YouTube when I have the opportunity. And it's 4 p.m. Universal Time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And you guys, I see a lot of you in there. You know when it is. And let's see. Okay, so that's what we've got. What are we saying there? Grand Galvatron asking, did I have a chance to go see the movie, the Transformers movie, on last Thursday? Because it was showing in theaters for 1 day only. Yes, I did see it. No, I did not see it in the theater. There were no theaters close enough to me on a work night to be able to go see the theater. But I fired it up at home and just watched it and enjoyed it. A lot of times I'm watching the movie while I'm doing other stuff. You know, I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm grinding through, earning some resources or whatever, or event points while I have the movie in the background and just kind of as the background sound, and I'm doing the dialogue along with the movie. This time, I sat and I watched it like it was a movie, like it was the first time. The phone was down. I had some snacks, I had some drinks, and I watched the movie as if I was in the theater. So, yeah, I would have. Yeah, and when I saw you guys getting the posters, he said, Green Gravitron saying they gave out posters. Man, when I saw those pictures of those posters going up, I'm like, oh, it would have been so nice. So, man, I hope you enjoy that poster. Good on all of you guys who managed to go see that. Oh, and he's also saying they showed a scene from Bumblebee in a Stan Bush interview. Man, there's all kinds of good stuff. Maybe it would have been worth taking the day off and going and seeing it. But, let's see. Ironhide is Dead Forever is asking, can I show Volcanicus or Grimlock if uncombined from the... I don't have them ready. So, not tonight. I really can't do that. Nicholas Shepard's asking to call Della Prime. Della Prime! Are you out there? You're being paged. Let's see, Big Bronze Rim saying he missed the movie too. Yeah, there was a lot of people, I'm sure, that missed the movie. But yeah, I got on my Facebook page, I posted, and it's funny, I actually, I guess I can't say that I just sat there and did nothing, because I did sort of live tweet the movie. As it was going through, I kind of posted shots of some of my, tweets of my favorite lines, maybe with a picture or something too. So I guess I didn't just watch it, I did kind of live tweet it. Red Alert, you got a poster for me? Oh man, you were so awesome, dude. Oh, you know what? And I didn't even, Red Alert found a Cogman from the, what is it, the last night for me, and I don't have that in here, but yes, thank you also for that, buddy. Let's see. Erica Kenna's asking, what state do I live in? I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. It was about 50 miles away. It's not too terrible. I mean, if it was a Friday night or a weekend or something, I would have made the trip. But I had to work the next day, and it was also one of the worst days to possibly miss at my job. It was like the end of the fiscal year and stuff like that. But we don't need to get into that. Maybe there'll be another time I'll get a chance to go do that. All right. So Al is saying Fredbot is what you call me. So you're Fredbot? Okay, man. Let's go take a look at those toys for Slash and Rippersnapper. I tried, still working on the review setup, but I got a little bit of a light setup over here to try to have it be a little bit better. Red Alert noticed the other figure I've got up on the shelf. But yeah, so here's Slash here. Yeah, there's a bit of a size difference between these guys, because Slash is a Legends figure, or Scout, I don't remember what they're calling them anymore, whereas Rippersnapper is a deluxe class. So in the toy, I imagine in the game they'll probably end up being the same size, but who knows, they may stick with her being a smaller bot. with him being more of a deluxe size. But I did see something about where Rippersnapper, this is going to be his preferred mode, where he's going to be hanging out in shark mode all the time. And so that may mean that Slash may actually be hanging out in her dinosaur mode, which would make sense. All the other Dinobots are generally prefer their Dinobot mode. Swoop is pretty much the only one, and even in the movie that we were just talking about, the Dinobots tend to walk around in their Dinobot mode, whereas Swoop tends to walk around in his robot mode. And I think that just has to do with the fact that he probably gets tired of flying all the time, and his Dino mode is really not meant for somebody walking around. So that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, and if you remember seeing the pictures of Slash earlier, then that you can see that this is, you know, it's really right spot on. Yeah, Cameron Moore's chiming in saying Slash is a female. She is a female Dinobot. So let's see if we can get her transformed. This is a pretty interesting transformation where the legs kind of just tuck up underneath here. And let's see, I think we got to pull this up. And that's actually a place where you can set a headmaster or a prime master or whatever. And the head just kind of folds up into there, kind of just half closes around it. The tail folds down. You continue bringing the legs down. And you rotate them around, flip out the feet somehow. There we go. And then you just kind of fold the dino feet back. And there is Slash in her robot mode. Again, looking pretty good to the mode, the likeness that we're going to get in the game. So you can see. Can I switch back over to that real quick? I didn't plan to bring it up at the same time. So let's head back over there, and so you can see. So you can see where it's pretty spot on. If you look at the robot mode there, and then come back over here, they did a good job. Definitely gonna be looking forward to seeing her in the game. You know what I would love to see as far as the personality for Slash? I don't know if they're going to do it. I'd like to see her have the kind of the same relationship with the Dinobots as Nickel has with the DJD and the IDW comics, where she's kind of like, she's real sassy and just doesn't want to put up with all the shenanigans that the Dinobots want to get into, and just kind of just whips them into shape and keeps them in line and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool if they gave her that kind of a personality, because I know it'll probably be a very long time until we see the DJD or Nickel show up in the game or any other kind of fiction there. But yeah, I think that would be a great personality. But I'm sure whatever Simon comes up with will actually be pretty cool. So let's get her a little off to the side so I don't knock her over. But yeah, so there's Rippersnapper. He kind of reminds me of Jabberjaw, you know, because he's kind of a shark that walks on the land. So it's kind of funny. Nicholas Shepard's asking how long is the stream going to last? We usually go for about an hour, so we got 35 minutes or so left. So Big Bronze Room saying a defensive ability would be cool. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, so Rippersnapper, he's actually pretty cool. You kind of just, let's see, you fold up his dino legs, and there's kind of a little... There's a little tab on his leg, and this kind of supposed to tab in there. It's kind of hard to see. He's got the standard aerial bot leg transformation. We call it the aerial bot leg transformation because that came about in Combiner Wars. I don't think we'd seen it very often until Combiner Wars, and then we saw it on like all of the aerial bots. And then when you split it, these shark fins just kind of fit up inside there, nice and tidy. They actually did a real good job hiding those shark fins away. And I think we rotate him at the waist a little bit. His legs are very loose, at least on my copy. And for the arms, there's not a whole lot to do. You just kind of twist his wrist. Let's twist his wrist, and now he's a little shark head dude. Oh, there's one more step. You fold the shark head back, twist the head around, which you can't see because of my big fat hand, and there's Rippersnapper in his robot mode. Now these guns can come off and he can hold them. I kind of like them being like shoulder-mounted weapons, though. So their size difference is definitely more noticeable in robot mode. There. So yeah, Slash and Rippersnapper. Those are the toys that the new bots come into the game is based on. So that's actually, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we knew Rippersnapper was coming, just like we know Blot and Center Twin are coming, and I don't know. I saw it go past. Somebody said Blot is by far the best of all of these Terrorcons as far as the toy goes, and that is 100% right. Blot is a fantastic toy. He is so fun to play with, and we'll be showing him off when he shows up in the game. But Slash was definitely very, very new, or a big surprise. Now, this isn't the first Slash that we saw. The Age of Extinction did have a Slash toy. This is... and it was kind of a Velociraptor, but this I don't think is necessarily the same. Well, it's a different universe, so it's definitely not the same character. But I think that's kind of where the seed of the idea was planted. So, let's see. All right. All right. So yeah, G1 Red Alert was this guy caught his eye. That guy just came in tonight, just like right before the stream. I had it was actually a little bit earlier than they normally come, because when they get delivered by UPS, they come really late to my house. This guy surprised me. He actually came a little early. We'll go ahead and take a little detour and go check him out. Look at how look at the glare on this guy. We'll bring him over here to this other area. I gotta adjust that camera, though. I haven't really had a chance to do anything but put him in this pose. This is the Golden Lagoon version MP10 Optimus Prime, and he is very shiny. He's not quite as shiny as the Lucky Draw figure would be, because the Lucky Draw figure, every last bit is the gold chrome, and the parts, I haven't, like I said, he literally just came in, so I really haven't had a chance to look through everything and see. But I have a feeling the parts that tend to move are probably like the legs, or have things slide over them, are probably the parts that don't have the chrome, because it's just going to flake off or whatever. Somebody asked, are his eyes gold? Now they're more clear. So he's basically shiny gold or plastic gold or clear is what I'm seeing on this figure. That's basically his colors. And so you can see around, and it's just like regular old MP10. I mean, this back, I don't have the gun in there, but it opens up and you can put the gun in there. I just noticed that you got the tires, and they are rubber tires. They're like goldish colored rubber tires. So that's really cool. And he comes with all of the normal accessories. He's kind of got a gold colored gun. I don't have them with me. I should have brought them in. And his little axe, the Energon axe that you can put on the fist, actually is kind of the dull gold color. And even the matrix is 100% gold, and the little jewel inside is clear, and it totally fits in there. I mean, this guy is MP10. He's exactly MP10, just with all of this extra decoration. And I will tell you, I was surprised when I took him out at how tight he was, how tight all the joints are. Because, I mean, there's about 5,000 versions of MP10 by now. This mold for this toy has got to be getting degraded. I mean, you saw Rippersnapper and how flimsy his legs were, and that's like a first run. And even older toys, I mean, toys that tend to get remolded and remade a bunch of times, over time you can see they call it mold degradation, whether that's a real thing or not. They tend to, the joints tend to not be quite as tight, but this guy is super tight. It's like it's the first time you've ever seen him. Joshua Swain saying, I need sunglasses, he's so bright. Yeah. So yeah, that is the Golden Lagoon Optimus Prime, and oh my goodness, if you can find it in your budget to get a copy of this guy, I highly recommend him, because just the MP10 figure is one of the best figures ever produced in the Transformers line, and then just this deco is really cool. It helps that I'm a big fan of that Golden Lagoon episode. I really do enjoy that Golden Lagoon episode, and I think it's probably one of the better episodes, especially at the very end, where they go obviously when everybody's all gold and the Decepticons are all shooting each other and all that stuff. It's pretty funny. And then everybody's gold and they have the battle, and then Omega Supreme comes out and he's all gold and all that stuff. But what really gets me every time that I watch that episode is at the very end, when Beachcomber's just sitting, he sits down on a log, destruction all around, and he very dejectedly just sort of says, "We won." As if, yeah, they defeated the Decepticons and ran them off, but they destroyed this poor little oasis. And because he's definitely in tune with all of the nature, and he had the birds and the deer and all of the friends, but they destroyed their habitat, and he felt real bad. So it was really interesting how they kind of spun that around and kind of gave a little bit of a lesson there. So anyway, I really enjoy the Golden Lagoon episode, so that's one of the big reasons why I got him, and I got the other Golden Lagoon bots on order too. So, okay, let's see. Ironhide is dead forever. Can you give Combiner Wars Breakdowns Nano Boosters kit? I'm not sure. Not sure what you're talking about there. I haven't heard of that. Nicholas Shepard says he shall be called Goldimus Prime. Like it. I love it. I love it. Goldimus Prime. Right. Son of a thing, he says, open those sexy crystals, open those crystals. Okay, I will. Did we talk about everything that we were supposed to talk about? I think so. Let's go open some pictures. Oh, we've got some pictures on Discord for the stream, Ultra Magnus Prime says. Alright. So yeah, so the VIP crystals actually came a little early. They normally come on Wednesdays. They actually came on Monday this week, on October 1st. So maybe that's what they're actually going to be doing. And maybe they're going to just bring them out on the 1st instead of the first Wednesday. Maybe they'll just bring them out on the 1st of the month. So okay, so yeah, so they gave us, as they tend to do, 10 Decepticon premium crystals and 10 Autobot premium crystals. And also some Spark, I think. So let's go ahead and go through. I'm not looking for... Okay. Decepticon crystals, right? Okay. Oh, the icon! Oh, the icon. Okay, yep, you're right. Let's go back. I got the Onyx Prime avatar loaded. So, yeah, before we do that, let's go ahead and get in there. Yeah, we got to get Rust Dust loaded. Where is she? There she is. Thanks for the reminder. G1 bundle? No, I didn't get the G1 bundle. I did get a bunch of those Rust Renegade. I did actually buy another, did get another Rust Renegade bundle after the last stream, and I struck, yeah, I struck out on those too. I had it recording just in case it worked out, but yeah, no. All right, Decepticon crystals. Let's go see if we get anything. Oh, there's a Cutthroat. Al says, when you showed the Goldemus Prime, I lost 45% more of my eyesight. Well, you're an owl. You should have plenty of eyesight to go around. Oh, look at this Decepticon crystal is lighting up. We're getting a 3-star Skull Smasher. Woohoo! Nice. Very cool. Alright. Oh, Brick Barnes Room saying there's a post in Discord saying it'll be first Monday of the month. Okay, I haven't been on Discord in a while. So I appreciate that. Open up some more. Oh, thought about it for a second. Nah, we're just getting a duplicate Motor Master. We got a Motor Master sword, though. Grand Galvatron said, I can't stop thinking of Cutthroat as a pirate. If the name fits, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're about halfway through those. Let's see if we get anything else good. There's a long haul. Oh, it's lighting up again. Another 3-star Decepticon. Ooh, Lugnut. Oh, yeah. I'm happy about this. I am a huge Lugnut fan. I love this guy, and I love the toy that this dude is based on. Now, I have the Generations version that's not this coloring, but yeah, he is so cool. I'm happy to see that guy come through. There's a dive bomb. Galvatron. And last Decepticon crystal. We've had a pretty good run with these guys. Got a Breakneck. Alright. Smooth jazz talk. Say don't use all the luck now. Need that for Lugnut. Yeah. Alright, so we got 10 Autobot crystals. Let's see. Can we get Rust Dust out of these? Not that time. That's Ironhide. Oh, it's thinking about it. Oh, it just thought it's Rust Dust. Yeah. Is that the Rust Dust we want?
Nope.
Okay. There's a little Bumblebee. Wrong star, buddy, Joshua Slade says. There's a side swipe. There's a Cosmos. 3-star Cosmos duplicate. That's pretty cool. Now, remember how we talked about those raid, the Alliance raids where it's got like those super powerful, bases that you could go after. Perceptor. Everybody's saying Perceptor is going to be strong in that because of the shock towers. You can cause some serious damage. Don't forget, Cosmos and Mindwipe also does the hack of the buildings too. So if you guys got Cosmos or Mindwipe, you might want to think about leveling those guys up in preparation for those raids. There's a Windblade. There's a side swipe. Got Jump Stream. 2 more. We're going to get anything? Rust Dust is teasing. Hey, we did get a Rust Dust, just not the one we wanted. Okay, there's a Sludge. One last chance to get something cool on the Autobot side. How's it going to come out? What do we think? Oh. Nope, just a duplicate smokescreen. Alright. Oh, look at this. We got a story from Lugnut. Ah, to roam this Decepticon base knowing he is here nearby and may at any time require me to do or die on his behalf. Oh, we know who he's talking about. Lugnut, there you are. Still basking in Megatron's indifference, are you? I am, and nothing you can say, Starscream, will make me less devoted than I already am to serving him. Yes, well, about that. You'd like to undermine my faith in his leadership, make me question his orders, even betray him. In other words, Starscream, you'd like to make me more despicable, traitorous you. Not at all. I'm one of a kind. It's just, there have been changes around here. Additions, new recruits you really should meet. Oh, well, okay. Lead on. Oh, Dutch 4130 with the super chat. Thanks, man. Oh, more crystals? Oh, you're tempting me. I think I might go get one of those G1 bundles there now. All right. Continuing with the story, Lugnut says, "Nope, really, I'm pretty sure I know everyone, and really they matter a whole lot less than Megatron. So why should I care? Come this way. Lugnut meet Megatron." What? Who is this? And why is he looking at me like I took away his toys? Yes. Alright, I like that they threw in the Beast Wars Megatron so I could try out that voice. I do like trying out his voice. I don't know how good it is compared to the original, but I do like actually trying out that voice. Okay, so, alright, we gotta do a G1 bundle here. So let's go take a look at these bundles. There is one day... Oh, I just noticed there's a Supreme Battle bundle there. It would probably make more sense to go after the G1 bundle. Oh look, Skull Smasher and Warpath bundles. Ultra Magnus crystals, Optimus Prime crystals, Blaster crystals, and Power Core chips. Now, I've got all the Optimus Primes, but I am missing the Ultra Magnus, and I also don't have Blaster. Don't really care that much about Blaster, but would like some Ultra Magnus. Oh, Dutch, you're too kind, man. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and swap over here to the thumbnail real quick while I go ahead and get this little G1 bundle. I promise you, I wasn't showing you all that just to try to get more super chats out of you, but I do appreciate it, man. All right, let's head back over here, and there we go. We got 12 chances at Ultra Magnus, 12 at Optimus Prime, 12 at Blaster, and we got a bunch of Power Cord chips. Let's use these now. So who are we going for first? Grand Galvatron saying go for Magnus. How about we do the Power Core chips first, since they're the least exciting out of everything? Armor. Vitality. Oh, you know, I just realized something. Yeah, I got this new sound effect thing. You probably already heard it. I've been trying it. And I totally forgot that I had... And Beast Wars Megatron even came up, but I totally forgot that I grabbed this. Could have totally used that during that story. Oh, look at this. We got a Silver Power Core. Flak Jacket. Oh, we're getting another one. Self-repair. I'll take him. I'll take him. Another silver. Reflective coating. That one's going to lose its value once that enhanced ordnance comes out for the aerial bots. Oh, here we go. We're lighting up again. Another silver. A silver bot attack core. Taylor Heath, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Another silver. Man, we just can't pull the gold out of this, can we? We had a lot of silver, though, so we're dropping some pretty good silver and power cores. I'm just skipping real quick through the bronze power cores. Because they're just food. Omni Flamer. Yeah, you know, I've got that gold point defense beam on my headquarters. I don't need any more headquarter. I don't need any more headquarter power cores. Death Pulse. Pretty much only good for outpost bots. Anti-air laser. There's a volatile mixture. Prime Gaming is saying the bots and cons look legit in the Bumblebee movie. Do you agree? Oh yeah, I think they look really good. Oh, Red Alert's heading out. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. And there's the last power cord chip. We just get another bronze one. Okay, so no gold power cord chips. But those are hard to get out of. Gold is hard to get out of those power cord chips. All right, let's see. All right, who did we want to do first? Ultra Magnus? What do you think? Do we want to do one bot at a time? Do all Ultra Magnus, then all Primes, then all Blasters, or maybe one of each? Or do we want to go the other way, like Blaster Prime, Ultra Magnus? I don't know. Well, let's see. I think Grand Galvatron did say Ultra Magnus first. Son of a thingy saying Blaster. We got to vote for Magnus. We got to vote for one of each. Another vote for one of each. Ironhide voted for Ironhide. We got another vote for one of each. And okay. Let's see. So we got a lot of people saying vote for one of each, and we had a vote for Blaster. So we'll start at Blaster and then go the other way. All right. Two of each. Nice try. Okay, so that was a Blaster Crystal, but we got a 3-star RC out of it with the G1 RC core. Nice. Optimus Prime Crystal coming at you. Ratchet. Ultra Magnus Crystal coming at you. Oh, it paused for a second there. Ooh, that's not Ultra Magnus. That's another big one in Skylinks. Nice getting a silver core out of a 2-star bot, though. There's Blaster. Gives us a Warpath. Optimus Prime Crystal. Gives us an Optimus Prime. All right, 3-star Optimus Prime. There's a Cheetor out of an Ultra Magnus Crystal. Going back over to the Blasters. Gives us another RC. Optimus Prime. Gives us Perceptor. Ultra Magnus Crystal. That one likes to pause and make me think I'm going to get an Ultra Magnus, but it just gives me a 2-star Huffer. Oh, man. Oh, looks like we got another crystal, probably a 3-star crystal to go crack open. Let's go through these a little more. There's a Blaster Crystal coming at you. We got Blaster. All right, so we've at least seen one of the namesake for 2 of them. We haven't seen Ultra Magnus show up, even as a dupe. There's a smoke screen. This is your chance, Ultra Magnus. He sent Cliff Jumper instead. Ultra Magnus is apparently busy working on the Tyrus Accords or something. Back over to Blaster, gives us a Silver Bolt. We got an Alpha Bravo from an Optimus Prime Crystal. The bots with 2 names working together. Back to Ultra Magnus, another bot with 2 names. And we get Blaster. Hey, you're in the wrong crystal. You're supposed to be over in that other crystal there, Blaster. Let's see if he went back. He did! But he lost a star in his travels. Alright, so there's a sort of a thing he says Ultra Magnus can't deal with it right now. Oh, Grand Galvatron beat him to it, though. Yes. Oh, I totally missed an opportunity on that one. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, Blaster listen, he said. That's pretty funny. There's Skylinks. Oh, Cameron Moore says there's a 4-star coming. Woohoo! Oh, we got two crystals. Oh, do we have a 4-star crystal over there? Or do we have 2 3-star crystals? I guess we'll find out. There's a hotspot. Why is Jazz called Autobot Jazz? Grand Galvatron? Yes, I would say it's probably because of copyright. Because Jazz is too generic of a term. Although it's weird because Ratchet's pretty generic and they get by with Ratchet. But I think Jazz is just, it's a type of music and it's just too generic of a term. So instead of calling him like, you know, Beats or something, I mean, you know, so instead of changing his name to something, oh, I don't know, like Strafe, they just called him Autobot Jazz, which I don't know why they didn't just go with Dinobot Swoop. You know, so it's weird that they do that sometimes and put the Autobots so-and-so or Decepticon so-and-so in front of the name. And then other times they just change the name. I don't know. I think the Swoop Strafe thing might have been a Michael Bay thing. So, okay, here's an Optimus Prime crystal. We're back to the crystals. Speaking of Jazz, so he must have heard you guys. All right, we're going back for Ultra Magnus crystals. There's Ultra Magnus. He showed up. All right. So at least we got to see one of each of them. They're all duplicates, but at least we got to see them. Jaden Johnson, welcome to the stream. What'd you miss? Oh, you missed everything, my friend. I think you'll have to check out the replay. I mean, we talked about the news. We looked at the toys of the new bots coming. The Slash and Rippersnapper, they'll be coming probably in 4 weeks. That's usually what they do. About 4 weeks out, they say, hey, here's who's coming. And then usually about 4 weeks later, they all actually come out. There's another Optimus Prime. And Ultra Magnus Crystal gives us a Windblade. Formidable Gaming says, I love your vids. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. For the kind words. Blaster. We're back to Blaster. Oh, thought about it for a second, but just gave us a 4-star Storm Clash. Woo! Nice. Lots of Victorion Spark that I can't use because I still need Rust Dust. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Nexus Keeper. Noticed. Alright, we're back over to Optimus Prime Crystals. And we got another Rust Renegade. Dust up. Ultra Magnus now. Gives us Pipes. By the way, don't sleep on Pipes. Pipes is a very good bot. If you guys like Jump Stream or Headstrong or Scrapper from the other side, Pipes is exactly the same bot. Clone Troopers taunting me saying, I have your 4-star Rust Dust. Ha ha ha. It's all good. It's all good, man. I hope you're having a good time with her. Alright, let's see. Duplicate Sunstreaker from... Okay, back over to Optimus Prime Crystals. Boy, Prime is really showing up tonight out of his crystals. Ultra Magnus, however, like you guys said, he can't deal with it. It's than Firefly this time. Okay, 2 more of each. We got Blaster coming at you. Optimus Prime Crystal. Got Snarl and another Ultra Magnus Crystal. We got Ultra Magnus. We got the 2 earlier. We got the 3 now. There's only 1 left. Come on, buddy. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, no. That's a Sea Spray out of a Blaster Crystal. Optimus Prime Crystal gives us a side swipe. The Last Cyan says, I like Pipes and side swipe, but you got to give Drift a legit shot. He can do some serious damage. Yeah, I only have the 3-star drift, and I never really gave him a legit shot, to be honest with you. And I know that. That's why I don't talk bad about drift. I don't really talk highly of drift. I consider my experience with drift unfinished. All right, last chance for an Ultra Magnus Crystal. Gives us another Storm Clash. Okay. But we do have 2 crystals over here. Let's go see what we got. Ooh, look at that, guys. We got a 3 and a 4-star crystal. We almost had another 3-star crystal. All right, so I'm grabbing the 4-star crystal for the Autobot account. And, yeah, I am still missing that 3-star Alita 1. I'm considering getting that 3-star crystal. You know what? I'm going to let her come organically out of one of these other ones. I'm going to go use it on Decepticon crystal. Pretty good chance at a duplicate on a Decepticon 3-star crystal too, especially since I just got 2 of them tonight, you know, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up this Decepticon one. It's a duplicate. Okay, there's a scrapper. He must have heard me talking about him earlier. Alright. 4-star crystal. Okay, so I always get nervous when I open these, especially because, you know, yeah, as fun as it is chasing rust dust with you guys and stuff like that, I kind of don't like it because, you know, it's kind of pressure and, oh, you got to really go do that, and you get nervous when you open your 4-star crystal because when you're not really chasing them, you open it up and it don't really feel, you know, really feel pressure, or you don't get all that or whatever. So, but
just do it.
Okay, Shia. Jeez. Here we go. Oh, it's a duplicate Snarl. It's kind of funny because we were chasing this guy, and now we've got now we're getting a duplicate of him. So I think it's funny. Dutch called for Shia right as I pushed him. So and I did upgrade him. He actually talks at us now instead of just kind of showing up. So. All right, so that is it for the crystals. Thank you, Dutch, for the super chats for helping fund that crystal fun that we got there. Let's go ahead and go check out the Combiner Lab and see where we are, because Snarl gave us quite a bit of this Volcanicus spark. Oh, we are still a long way from getting another level on Volcanicus. But, oh my goodness, we've got plenty of spark to take Victoria on another level, but as you can see, she's at a max level until I fill that little hole over there with rust dust. But you know, this weekend, guys, Alliance event, 280,000 points on your Alliance gets you a 4-star crystal with a guaranteed new bot. No duplicates. I'm down to, now it's not a guaranteed rust dust for me. I've got 13 that I could possibly get. I know what you guys are going to ask. You're like, well, which 13? Which 13? Okay, yeah, I don't have them off the top of my head, but let me go back and go see. Okay, 4-star bots that I could possibly get if and when we finish the event this weekend. Blaster, Bumblebee, Cheetor, Cosmos, Drift, Hotspot, Jetfire, Ratchet, Rust Dust, Sea Spray, Sideswipe, Ultra Magnus, and Windblade. Those are the ones that are available in this crystal that I don't have. So it's a 1 in 13 chance that I could get the Rust Dust out of this crystal. So pretty good odds. And you know, looking through that list, I'd like to say there's not really any that I'd be disappointed to get. But, you know, I'd be a little disappointed with Sea Spray. Not super enthused by Blaster. Hotspot would be really cool. Ratchet would be cool. Ultra Magnus would be great. Windblade would be good. Cosmos would be good. Cheetor would be good too. I mean, I got the 5-star Cheetor, so I don't really need the 4-star. But hey, you know, you can use the 5 and the 4-star. You can have multiple teams. So yeah. So I'd be happy you know, with most of the options. So Last Cyan says he's only missing Windblade, Elita 1, Warpath, Inferno, and Trax. Well, dude, if you guys finish, you're getting Windblade. Because none of those other guys are in the crystal, I don't think. Let's go back and look at the ones that were in there. Elita 1, Inferno, Warpath. Yeah, no, dude. When you guys get the crystal, you're getting Windblade. Guarantee it. That's the only... in that list that you gave, that's the only one available for you. So cool. Alright. No, Elita 1's not in the old guard. She's available to vote. Last I checked, I'm looking at the list here, and she is not there. Now, I did see they sent out 2 newsletters. There was one newsletter that sent out, and they did have some extra bots on there. Then they sent out another newsletter that says revised in the front. So go look for that. So they actually did have the first newsletter they put out had more bots in there than they were supposed to, and I believe Elita 1 and some of the other ones were in that first newsletter. The revised newsletter, which is the list that I have based it on, they took those out. So, all right. So, let's put him back on the shelf. That's our Goldimus Prime. We're calling him. You guys. I love that name, Goldimus Prime. And yeah, somebody asked. This is the MMC Magna, also known as Skylinks. Or the Lynx part of Skylinks, which is actually really cool. That dude's heavy, I'll tell you what. Alright, guys. Well, just want to give you another little reminder to go ahead, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified so you can be here every time that we go live for this Transformers, Earth Wars, and more podcast. I totally don't have my outro, but anyway, so I'm working on trying to make this into a podcast that's actually going to be available over there on iTunes and Stitcher and stuff like that. And I'm thinking of Transform and Roll Out for the name. So if you caught the intro, that's kind of what I'm doing there. So, but yeah, so that's all we're going to do for tonight. I do intend to be bringing in more and more. Ryan Nichols, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream, and we'll be seeing you next time. But we will be talking more about other Transformer stuff like these guys, and even other various topics. We really went full on for Transformers Earth Wars tonight because it needed it. There was a lot of stuff to talk about. So, but that's all for tonight. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. We'll see you next time as we transform and roll out.